Hello, Nuggets. It's your favorite TT from Divine Me 1111 Spiritual Guidance, and I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's been a minute, but you know, we go with the flow. Thank you all so much for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes, and your views. It's all appreciated. It does not get past me that you spend your time with me, so I thank you. It helps the message get out to more people. It grows the channel. And yeah, it does make your TT feel good. So please do so. If you need to book a personal, information is provided along with links to my other platforms for additional content. Okay? We're going to get into some divine masculine, divine feminine energies. All right? We did one of these, I think, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it turned out pretty well. And yeah, so we're gonna jump into another one, okay? The channel songs for this message. We have Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Now, please go check out the general message, because there's definitely some tie there, okay? That's posting today. It'll be posted today, okay? It's uploading now as we speak, actually. So, Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. Then we have Rick James and Teena Marie, Fire and Desire. And last but not least, we have Smokie Robinson, Being With You. So, yeah. Now, Nuggets, you don't necessarily have to physically be with your counterpart for you to be together. You can very much be together on a energetic level, and or in recognition of each other. So just be in the understanding of that, but the mutual energy is very much, high frequency, high vibe. This is, again, you don't necessarily have to be, together in each other's 3D, but you very much connect with each other on an energy level. And it's a beautiful thing, actually, because you feed each other. It's not a it's this in this stage that I'm picking up on. This is not something that is it doesn't feel like it's an obligation. It doesn't feel like it's something that is a weight, but it feels really good. It feels like recognition and understanding. Because in all honesty, your divine counterpart could be in a marriage or another relationship or another commitment that very much is a part of their 3D world, but doesn't necessarily include you in that 3D world, but very much still recognizing you in the spirit, okay? And you recognizing them in the spirit. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, because in all honesty, your twin, quote unquote, could be a family member. And unless y'all into, incest and whatnot, and no judgment here, y'all do what y'all want to do. That ain't something I'm on. But unless you're into that kind of thing, you're not going to be in a romantic relationship with this person anyway. But it's not about the physical contact. It's about the energetic experience, the recognition, and doing what it is that you are called to do here on this planet at this time for the greater good, not just, the understanding of, being together and whatnot, and placing labels and things of that nature. onto someone else. Now I want you all to understand that that is something that I had to grow to understand, and not just something that, I just fell out of the sky and, am just saying so because I'm trying to, have some kind of what have you. It's about accepting where you are and accepting where someone else is, and still allowing there to be a connection and a purpose without there, having to be this expectation of what it's supposed to look like. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get into some messages of, let's see what the masculine is doing at the present. We're just going to get some updates and see what the business is. Okay? All right. So we have, from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, we have the Swan, which is water energy, and we have the Cheetah, and that is fire energy. All right, there we go with that fire and desire. So the Swan energy, it speaks to mirroring. Okay, for me, it also kind of gives off an energy of between the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. For me, that balance of self, and not just balance of, Two of Cups between you and another person. Okay, that, not necessarily the emotional love energy, but the on the surface there's one thing, but underneath there's still a lot of movement and keeping things cool, but very much getting your feet going and moving in a certain direction. It looks cool and calm and collected on the surface, but underneath there's a lot going on underneath the surface. So this looks to me like masculine is hiding a bit of his emotions. He's doing the work to very much be cool on the outside, but on the inside he's got a lot going on, and it could be emotionally, all right, but it could also be him trying to balance what his next move is going to be. He's still moving and making moves, but he's trying to do so from a more calm perspective. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me, sneeze. Bless me. Okay, and then we also have the Cheetah, and the Cheetah speaks to a lot of fire energy, a lot of movement, and getting things going, and knowing what you want, and using this energy, harnessing this energy to project you forward in a very quick and swift manner. You can turn on a dime with this energy. It's moving, but you can turn on a dime. So he's trying to keep it together. I'm getting masculine is trying to keep it together. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling, a lot of, things going on, but he's like, oh shit, I might have fucked up. I got to go back and make some stuff shake, because I know where my joy is. I know what I want now. This masculine knows what he wants, and he's going after it, but he's trying to do so smooth. It's like it's a real smooth energy. It's I'm hearing Smooth Operator by Sade. But it's that Smokey Robinson cool groove kind of thing, but you know, on the inside that's a beast. So let's see. Under the deck. Under the deck we got more fire energy. This is the zebra. This dude is lit. And I mean, dude, I mean masculine. Doesn't have to be male. But this masculine is lit. His third eye is very much active. He is awakened and aware. Okay? Very exotic in his awareness. Oh gosh. With the zebra, I am getting the zebra and the cheetah actually. I'm getting Sagittarius energy, that whole philosophical, open-minded, journeyman kind of thing. So masculine is doing a dang thing. It's not just and it's not necessarily having to do with a particular feminine energy. It's more so him knowing what it is that he wants. So he's very much open to the lessons that he's learned, but he's also taking action towards going towards the energy that he wants. He knows the energy now and the purpose behind whatever that interaction was. I hope that makes sense. Because, of course, you know, with us being in these retrogrades, especially Mercury, with communication, he is now aware. He has become aware, and now he is prepared to take the actions. But he's doing so very calm, very cool, very collected within himself, but a lot of passion, a lot of fire. Okay? I like that. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Feminine. Let's get some messages for the feminine energy at this time. Very much hearing the Smokey Robinson, being with you, being with you. Oh, okay. And, okay. What's his name? Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be. So maybe that was your situation. Okay, you had to, you know, the relationship or the passion or the recognition, the energy, the chemistry, the attraction was there, but it was so much, or he had, you know, been in such a situation where, you know, there was a need to step back. And this could have been feminine as well. Doesn't matter. There needed to be this step back or this separation in order to, you know, figure some stuff out for yourself. And then, you know where, now you know where your heart lies. Now you know where you want to be. All right. That's cool. I like it. Okay, feminine energy. We're going to get some cards from the Brian Froud Fairy. Okay. More Sagittarius energy. All right. We have card number 57, Lawathis the Wild. Card number 65, the Feline. Card number 24, the Piper. And card number 35, the Fawn. All right, feminine. So the feminine energy is very much in this space of, you know, she's kind of, and take it as it applies. But feminine is very much in this place and space of, gosh, I'm just gonna say it because this is how it's coming across. But feminine is shitting on people, and and in the sense of following her journey on her own for herself with this Lawatha's the Wild. It's, she's not. I'm getting, what is it? Mace and Puff. Can't nobody break my stride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Now that's the version I'm hearing. Okay, so feminine is all about following her heart's desire where she is led, and being very open to that. With this card number 65, the feline, she's, it has to do with the hurt and the pain that she experienced, that she went through. She had to look at some stuff, and she is still doing so. She's still cleaning up a mess that was left within her. For some, this could be just, things of the past, how things worked out, not necessarily with this particular masculine energy that's present, but with all of the situations that she's gone through. She's, following her heart to clean up the things that were having her in this sourpuss energy, is what I'm getting. And using her divine energy of going where she is led, with this Piper spirit energy, just following her own song, creating her own music, being in her own energy and in her own vibe, and doing so, just in a more aware and natural energy, allowing things to flow naturally, not, necessarily pushing or forcing, but calling things to her from her natural state of understanding, of her healing, of what she wants and desires, and allowing the masculine energy to do so as well. This is none of this is being forced or pushed in any direction. This is very much masculine being on his journey, feminine being on hers, and allowing things to flow now naturally, without pushing, without forcing. Under the deck for feminine energy, we have card number 22, and this is the Master Maker. Feminine, for some of you, are coming out of this energy of being controlled and told what to do, and telling people what to do, and having to be in control in order to feel safe. This is now that understanding that, letting divine lead rather than feminine taking the lead, and being in her low frequency masculine energy, and now allowing the flow of her inner divine masculine energy, just to, be able to flow, and allowance, being in the space of allowance. That's freeing. That's very freeing. And it's not just freeing for the past energy. This is freeing for the present and future energies. I like this, y'all. I like this. All right. So, the energies and attractions towards one another. What is that? I like these. I'm going to take those and let's see what else pops out. Those. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Knave or Page of Swords. So between the two of you, there's this fire. Again, fire and desire. Between the two of you, there is this passionate energy, and it kind of feels heavy. It feels like a job. It feels like a burden, because there's this take the lead or take the charge kind of energy that neither one of you is really wanting to do. You're just wanting things to flow naturally, but you're both feeling the fire. You both feel the attraction, but there's things that still are needing to be released and let go. With this King of Pentacles, though, it's I'm getting the tradition of masculine being, the one that has to be in his, macho, having it all together kind of thing, and wanting the feminine to, or needing the feminine to be in the submissive energy, where it's in all honesty, there has to be a balance, because sometimes masculine is gonna have it, sometimes feminine is gonna have it, but it's about working together and not holding so tightly to those 3D paradigms, and really wanting to be in the flow with each other. Feminine in her truth, in her power, in her strength, very much seen, and focusing on her thing, what she's doing. But masculine is very much, with this Page of Swords, he is very much looking at, eyeing, spying on the feminine in a, I'm hearing what is the movie? I want to say it is The King and I. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. He's learning, he's studying, he's wanting to create this 3D world with her, but she is not paying him no kind of mind, no kind of attention, because she's focused on her truth. Yes, she's very much seen, she's very much out there. This feminine, whoever she is very much out there, but her focus is not necessarily on this particular masculine. He's not feeling like he's seen. He's very much, this could be somebody that you work with, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, this could be someone that you work with, and very much in close proximity, but not in the sense that they are confident enough to approach, say words, take actions, but still eyeing and spying nonetheless. Under the deck, we have another card, number 4. This is the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Chalices. Lots of 4s here. Stability, okay? Groundedness. But this 4 of Cups is very much the masculine and feminine being in close proximity, but not necessarily seeing things from the same point of view, seeing things eye to eye, not necessarily looking at one another. That, yeah, something, something was there. Something was very much there, but not really certain or sure about the actions to take. And now, this looking, eyeing, spying, and watching, and wanting to hold the space and allow things to, for some of you, wanting things to go back to the way they were, but for others of you, this is something completely new, and wanting to leave behind those old burdens, those excuse me, those old weights of things, but feeling very much drawn to one another and wanting to fall back into those old paradigms. And at this time, God is not having it, the feminine is not having it, and the masculine doesn't really want to, but wanting to learn something new about it and come at it from a new perspective, and not necessarily knowing how to do so. We're going to get it together, both masculine and feminine energies. We don't get it together. It is what it is, though. Okay? And again, this does not necessarily have to be a past person. This could be someone new in your environment, okay? But coming from the perspective of, I've been through these things in my past. How do I, work things out differently? How do I use what I've been through in order to not have these same cycles repeat themselves? Because I do want something new. All right, we have card number 26, the Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. And card number 38, Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. For me, the in-between speaks to dream state, the energy space, the energy understanding, not necessary, and also not necessarily being in the past, not being in the future, but very much focused on the present. What's happening now? What do I want to bring into my understanding in my space now for my future, for our future, for going forward, for the world that I want to have around me? You're doing it. Just be present. Whatever happens, allow it to happen. No expectations of, if I do this, I want them to. No. Take your hands off of that. Because when you expect things and it doesn't come in the way that you want them to, that'll lower your frequency and, cause disappointments. No. Just take the leap and leave the rest up to divine. Okay? Under the deck, we have card number 9. Card number 9, Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. Yeah, both of you had to. In order for you to heal, in order for you to, allow those heavy things of winter time to wintertime being your past, in order for those things to heal, you had to take some time out. You had to allow some things to come to rest. Allow yourself to come to rest so that there could be rejuvenation. You allowing that now opens up, you've opened up and created space. Both masculine and feminine energy have allowed things to close down, to shut down, in order to heal what needed to be healed, and declutter and forgive and let go of past things, to open up space for the new, for things that they wanted to come in. This is really cool. It's very sexy to me. But there's very much, movement forward. Both masculine and feminine energies are allowing movement forward, opening themselves up to possibilities. Very much go check out that general energy message, okay? We have you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north, and the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. You're recognizing each other. You're recognizing each other. You're recognizing the rare person that you are, and realizing that no, you're not for everyone. No, everyone is not for you. But your differences do not make you so incompatible that you don't find common ground. Your pasts can be your stepping stones if you allow them. Both of you are understanding that. It doesn't mean that you have to repeat the cycle of the past. It just means that you understand that what you went through for the purpose of creating that foundation. Okay? You creating that foundation does not mean that it's something that needs to be completely adhered to. You can change it at any time. You can build on it. You can expand it at any time. But it is very much for you to do so in order to create solutions rather than repeating past energies. Under the deck we have I Remember, Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Yeah. Even though, you remember what happened, it does not mean that it has to repeat itself, okay? Again, it doesn't mean that it has to repeat itself. It just means that those were things that needed to be learned in order for you to be solid within yourself and know within yourself what you would and would not want to happen in your future. Everybody's this, and this is just TT's personal understanding. Everybody does not or are not capable of handling other people's level of bullshit. And bullshit doesn't necessarily mean, truly, bullshit. This is just your understanding of these are things that are hard no's for me. These are things that are, hard yeses. It's just understanding who you are as a person and getting there, being there, solid within yourself, and being able to compromise where needed, but also being the person that says no, this is not up for negotiation, because this is what I need in order for me to feel safe, feel loved, feel comfortable in the environment that I am wanting to create with the person that I am wanting to be with. And if, you know, if that can be handled, it can be handled. If it's not, then, you know, it's okay to go your separate ways. As Usher says, you know, either you do or you don't. But I think it's best we go our separate ways. And it's understanding that. It's a love and a respect. And once you love and respect each other, anything is possible. All right, Nuggets, I'm going to leave it there. Energies and signs that you could possibly be dealing with at this time. We have earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo. Yeah. All right, Nuggets, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. I love you from my soul. And I send you all blessings and light. Take care.